channel. Today I thought, because I've been spending a lot of time on Minecraft recently, I've been on a bit of a Minecraft kick. Um, and since I haven't posted in a while, I figured I might as well do a little tour of the build I've been working on. So, I'm gonna start off by saying a couple things. On this server that I'm playing on with my friends, we have almost 300 mods. So a lot of what you see me having built, you cannot do in regular Minecraft. And then, also, the general idea of this is a vaporwave aesthetic, which is a music genre and visual aesthetic that has to do with the 90s and early 2000s and early internet culture. Let's get started on our tour. As you can see, I built this in a cherry blossom field. And we're gonna hop up here and climb the ladder. And you can already see just how huge this build is already. And it's not even complete. I mean, this is just what it currently is. So let's go see. This ladder is very long, obviously. I apologize. And ta-da! Okay, let's back up and welcome to Vaporland. Let's just kind of peek around a little bit. You can see some stuff from here, but there's a lot you're not seeing. So, first of all, this was the very first thing I built. And, it's just inspired by a lot of, like, pool rooms, vaporwave, liminal spaces, that kind of thing. This is a design slash art piece called Jazz by Gina Ekis. It was done for the Solo company in the 80s, and it was a design that was put on paper cups that were just everywhere in the 90s. Absolutely everywhere. So I have very fond memories of this image, and I actually have a lot of different items in real life that have this pattern on them. I have like a shirt, a face mask, a pin. I also have one of the keys on my keyboard, the one I use to hit record when I'm recording videos, has that pattern on it. So let's go this way first. This is like my fourth time trying to record this, I swear. So this is both a reference to old screensavers and a reference to a very famous vaporwave musician. So the floor and the Mac Purasu are a reference to Macintosh Plus's Floral Shop, aka Vectroid, as she's known now. She is a music producer who was one of the founders of the vaporwave genre. And this is a Macintosh Plus, but yeah, the idea is that, it's a reference to Floral Shop. So that's pretty much that. I made it so that you can, like, where's the ladder? Oh, here we go. You can climb up the back, and you can open it up. Oops, I left it open. But that way you can feed them and stuff. Now over here, it might lag a little because of all the cherry blossoms falling. Hopefully not. This is the Fountain of Nintendo Power. And I'm actually gonna hop up here real quick so you can get a good look at the Nintendo controller I did. It's a Super Nintendo controller. And then these guys, the statues, are holding Super Nintendos. The water is purple because it is not water, it is grape soda. It's from a mod, obviously. And then if you look at the Marios in the middle, as you go around, he grows, and then he jumps. I just thought that was kind of fun. I wanted to do the Super Mario World sprites, but unfortunately they were too big to fit. So now here, I'm going to run past that exit real quick because I want to show you this statue that I built yesterday. This is based on a tutorial. I will try to remember to link it in the description. If I don't, please comment and remind me. And then here's the laundromat. This is based on, like, plastic laundromat. You got your chairs, you got a gumball machine, you gotta have some candy while you're waiting. I did want to put an arcade machine in here, but then I realized that I didn't really feel like building it. But yeah, I built this clock. I built all these washers and dryers in the basket. I mean, obviously, I built everything here, but, you know, anything you see that has these little teeny tiny bits was done with the mod chisels and bits, and, almost anything you see, anyways. Now this soap dispenser, I'm quite proud of this. It actually gives you soap. But I'm very proud of this gumball machine. I finished this last night, and I immediately had to show my friend Nova. I was like, oh my gosh, you need to come see this, dude. Look what I did. Okay. Now, this next area, this is the dome, where some of my pets live. Oh. Okay, so... Oop. The sugar glider is climbing the tree and freaking out a little bit. Okay. So that's Manuka the sugar glider. We have Frida the hummingbird up there. Oh my gosh, the lag. And then, where's everybody else? Oh my goodness. Oh, oops. That's Manicula the rabbit. The raccoon... Oh my gosh, why have I forgotten the raccoon's name? Uh-oh. Hold on. The raccoon's name is Gizmo. How did I forget that? And then there's a blue jay named Sunny. This is Charles the rainbow endergrade. It's like a tardigrade, but like huge and rainbow because I fed it rainbow jelly. And I believe that's everybody in here. Yep. This habitat, I built the dome part, but everything inside, all the flowers in this tree, Nova did that. Huge props to Nova, and also props to Nova for hosting the server and paying for it. Like, dude's a legend. So, I'm gonna go over here now. Now, this building is one of my favorites I've built. It is pool rooms. And this is, like, it is vaporwave, but it's more of a liminal space thing, obviously. So, as you can see, I've got this pool ladder I built, this floaty, and the pool gets deeper as it curves. And then I can't take credit for this ball made out of bits. This is, Chisels and Bits has a tool where you can just generate a sphere made out of bits. Here, we've got this MS Paint color picker window. And this was a pattern from a website called Bracelet Book. It's an alpha pattern. Again, I'll try and link it in the description in case anybody wants it. And this CD over here was also an alpha pattern. Both of these are floating, which I love. And then, caution, slide is steep. I love doing that. It's so silly, but it's fun. Let's go this way next, because I don't want to miss out on this in the middle. This, I'm gonna go this way first. This is Echo the Dolphin, named after the famous Sega game from the 90s. And Echo the Dolphin, those games have a big place in vaporwave history, because one of the first, like, founding vaporwave albums was called Echo Jams Volume 1. And it's worth looking into. It's really good. So, as you can see, if you head this way, well, there's this lovely palm tree. Another tutorial that I used for that. And then, got these little semi-secret tunnels with more aquariums inside. And viewing windows and such. I do want to expand this a little. It's just kind of tricky because of the way I've built the cloud. And the fact that there's water in here. There's been a lot of leaks and sand falling and stuff, that's for sure. So this is a bubble-eyed goldfish. I made this little infographic out of pictures and info from Wikipedia. This one I just found online. And then over here we've got a comb jelly. which again, I just made this simple graphic. You can pause and read if you want to, but it's literally just information from Wikipedia. And then this one I found again. I basically only made them if I couldn't find one already. Let's go, let's see, yeah, this way. And I'm actually gonna wrap around and head here first because I have a little hidden basement here. This is my bedroom. A stack of early 2000s memes. And then this lava lamp that I built out of bits, which is based on a lava lamp that is in the mod supplementaries. It's basically the exact same way that one is built. I just like changed the colors and stuff because theirs had lava on the outside, which was cool, but not quite the same. This one I made it look like there's like actually wax inside. That's, yeah. Anyway, this is ViewSonic the parrot. Now, the reason I named him ViewSonic is because there was this computer monitor brand called ViewSonic. I don't know if they're still around, but their mascots were these 3 really colorful, pretty birds, and they weren't parrots. I think they may have been parakeets or something, but yeah. Then this cube I built. This I actually did build by hand, which I am quite proud of. It goes all the way around. You can come back here and see the backside too. Building that at an angle was tricky, but I pulled it off, I think. We got this little shelf with captured bee and a fish. Now, these do have names, but I can't recall them at the moment. This is an Arizona green tea can head that I found, and the top one is a head of a jazz cup. Like the, you know, the image I showed you at the beginning. I actually made this head. I made the skin for it. That was really fun. This is more bracelet book art. This is a image of David, like the statue of David. And then this is a Nickelodeon alarm clock from the 90s. And I always wanted one of these, so I thought it'd be really fun to recreate it. It's not supposed to be half and half like that, it's just the light coming from the neon sign. And then I did a little outlet and plug because, if you recall, my character has a computer monitor for a head. Because it is an android. Its name is 42. I'm still kind of developing its lore, but it's been really fun so far. Here we got a roach and a leafcutter ant. This is actually a queen leafcutter ant, so if I put it out of the jar, it's huge, which is really funny. This is another bracelet book image that I used. I just made it more 3D, which I think really gives off the effect of a neon sign. I love how this turned out. I'm very happy with it. Another bracelet book one. This is, you know, obviously a parrot, and I tried to make it look as similar to ViewSonic as I could. This is just where I keep my music discs. Lovely painting, some photographs, which I will get into this later. Basically, there's a camera mod that allows you to upload images or take pictures in the game. Now, so, like, these were all taken in the game, but this one I uploaded. That's a jazz cup. If you can't tell, I really like jazz cups. This is a bonsai tree I built. I might redo this, because, I don't know, I don't totally love how it came out. It's okay. And then we've got this computer monitor here, which is a player head. It has the Windows XP Bliss desktop wallpaper on it. And then this mouse and keyboard I built. This Rubik's Cube is a player head. This stack of CDs is a player head. And this disc is, I built this out of Chisels and bits, so floppy disk, yeah. And then this This is an image. It's some pixel art that someone made. I'll try to give credit again. And it is based on one of my favorite games of all time. It's a Steam game called Broken Reality, and it is a vaporwave aesthetic kind of puzzle exploration game. So, yeah. That's the bedroom. Let's make sure the trapdoor closes. There we go. Okay, now, I'm gonna wrap around here. We'll get back over there in a second. This is the liminal bus stop. The sign was built by hand out of chisels and bits. And then you can actually sit at the bus stop and wait for the bus that will never come. Bottle of Fiji water, the classic Fiji design, not the current one. This was, finding an image of this label was so hard. Like a clean, nice big image of it, it was way harder than it should have been. Now, when I go up here, this is a Game Boy Color and a PlayStation 1, which both were very important consoles in my formative years. Which, if you don't know, my formative years were the late 90s and early 2000s, so that's the reason I like this stuff so much. This is a little, like, sushi stall called Sushi Hana. And you can go inside and, like, I actually put sushi stuff in the cupboards here. You can see there's, like, ingredients for it, and fish, and ice cream, because, you know, you gotta have your mochi ice cream, of course. And then this cash register is a head, but if you look down at the ground, you can see there's a picture plate there. The reason for that is this. I don't know if you could hear that. Let me try again. It goes ding! Cha-ching! Okay. Now here, this is one of my favorite parts too. This is the entrance to the Dream Mall, and I love this place. Like, I grew up going to a mall that didn't look exactly like this, but it still kind of reminds me of the mall I grew up going to, and I've found that as my friends explore this, they feel very nostalgic when they're in here, so let's take a look. Got the stairway, and then around the stairway, we've got some ads and benches. I love these ads. Just digging them up was so much fun. And then over here, we've got this little, fountain? I don't know. Not sure what you'd call that. And then over here, this one actually is a fountain, and ironically, I called it a pond. Mostly because alliteration is fun, and I put Polaroid cameras around the outside of it. And then the stores. The stores are the really fun part. We've also got this directory over here that's broken. I thought that was kind of fun. So a lot of these stores either don't exist anymore, or are like parodies, or, well, you'll see. So Limited 2, as far as I know, turned into the store Justice. And then we've got a Claire's here, which I think is still around. I haven't been to a mall in a while, so I'm not totally sure. But it probably is. You know, a lot of people get their ears pierced at Claire's and stuff. Let's see. This is kind of a joke, because the actual business is called Pier 1 Imports, with an S. And I just thought it'd be funny to edit the logo so there's only one import. It's dumb. This is Sweet Factory, which I really miss the Sweet Factory. It was such a cool store. Basically it was just a candy store in the mall, and, you know, they had like the bulk candy that you'd get in a bag, and then you weigh it and pay for it, and it was really fun. This is not a real mall store. This is based on a store that is, online called Vapor 95, and they do vaporwave aesthetic clothing and posters and phone cases and all kinds of stuff. I forgot to put a hat on here. I actually don't want these here. Okay, so what I did to represent like t-shirts hanging up was I hung these signs from these fence posts. And I did like kind of rainbow order because I just thought it would look nice. And then we've got obviously armor stands for mannequins. And then these are actual Vapor 95 artworks. This is Max Headroom. This I actually have on a phone case. And this is just a cool one. I love it. So you can see, you're starting to see a lot of the motifs. We've got like the Greek statues, cherry blossoms, Japanese text, lots of like pastel colors and pinks and blues and purples especially. Just really calm, chill, nostalgic feelings. Okay, so Radio Shack no longer exists. Spencer Gifts does still exist, but this is their old logo. And then this is not a store. This is just something I thought would be cool. Let me see if I can peek through there. So these are TVs I stacked up. And it's just like, what's going on in there? It's kind of spooky. Orange Julius. I think Orange Julius is still around. Ah, this one. Tilt arcades were in like every mall I went to in the 90s, and early 2000s. And I decided to leave just one machine in here, and this is a Polybius machine, which Polybius is an urban legend about this arcade machine that like supposedly was made by some company to like brainwash or hypnotize people or something, and that's why I did like this circle on the screen. And then the thing about Polybius is it's not real, it's just an urban legend. Okay, and then we got a KB Toys. These I am fairly certain do not exist anymore. They're very it was a very long time ago. McDonald's, that doesn't exist. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's the Dream Mall. I love this place. It's just so calm to like come chill down here. And then over here by the Sushi Shack, we got a couple things. We got this Windows 95 recycling bin, which I just finished before I started recording. And then this is a Pegasus statue, which I did use a tutorial for. I altered some parts of it and used chisels and bits instead of what they wanted me to use, which was like trapdoors or something. I can't remember what it all was. But I think it was trapdoors on the wings here, and I couldn't find any trapdoors that looked nice. So I just used bits to build my own. And then same for like the cheeks and the hips. Anywhere that it looks like there's supposed to be like a slab or something, I had to do that, but it wasn't too bad. Turned out pretty cool. This here, I don't really know what to call this. This is based on an image that Nova sent me. Just this fountain with like a statue on top and surrounded by these columns, and I don't know, it just feels very... It's nice. A little garden area. Now this, I'm gonna pause my music for this because this is actually, oh, hold on. Let me pause my music. Dang. Okay, there we go. So this is a giant cassette tape. I decided to title it Wavy Classics, and I hid a little thing over here. So those are the opening notes to Lisa Frank 420/Modern Computing by Macintosh Plus. Well, it looks like I'm... Wait, am I missing it? Oh, no, okay. Alright, so let me put the music back on for this last part. This is the final part of the tour, sadly. For now. Maybe we'll come back to this, but this is like my pride and joy. I love this place. This is a 90s Taco Bell. which is not specifically vaporwave, but it kind of is on the inside. You'll see. I saw some images on Reddit of Taco Bells that haven't changed their insides since the 90s, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so nostalgic for me. And the outsides of Taco Bell did look like this. They had this what's it called, like adobe like kind of look, and this trim around the roof. So I'm gonna go in through the side door here, and let's take a look around. So we've got some like posters from Taco Bell in the 90s. I think they actually had the couch mobile. I'm pretty sure I did. And then I got this. We got the menus, which, oh my gosh, these were so hard to find a good picture of. I am still flabbergasted that I managed it. Now, this ceiling over here, I am so proud of this. I had to do this all by hand. Particularly this part. Oh my gosh, that was annoying. And then the tables and all the chairs, everything is chisels and bits, pretty much. The trash cans, even. And then back here, we've got our soda dispenser, which, again, chisels and bits. Now, one of the nice things about chisels and bits, I didn't mention this in the laundromat, but you can copy and paste and, like, make patterns of everything you've built. Oh, here's a little pixel art taco. That's another bracelet look one, I think. And then we've got, like, our ovens. This has tacos and taco ingredients and drinks. Because I didn't realize that we had a fridge in one of our mods, so I custom built these fridges. And I can't put anything inside them. And then we got, like, the drive-thru window, and another soda machine, and then, like, the sink, and some plates to wash, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and then, finally, the bathroom. I did this bathroom sign, and got the Yo quiero Taco Bell. That was the mascot of Taco Bell in the 90s. I swear to God. It was a chihuahua. Got a little... Nova built this toilet for me. Thank you very much, Nova. And the toilet paper is a player head. So is the paper towel dispenser and the soap dispenser as well. But yeah, that is basically it for now. I'm very much not done with this mod. With this build. There is going to be a heck of a lot more that I'm gonna do. Why is it lagging so bad when I zoom in on the Taco Bell logo? Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and if you want to see more in the future, let me know. I know I normally do Roblox videos, and I will be getting back to that, but, you know, I just thought since this is what I've been up to, I might as well upload a video about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and, yeah, I will see you guys next time.